HTV sat down with Stephen Lee Hall, the new Director of Veterans Affairs for the city of Houston. With over 20 years in the Air Force and now retired, he is planning to implement new initiatives to help over 280,000 veterans living in the Bayou City.
This office bridges between VA and the county resources, state resources, and federal resources. So we act in a sense on some level as a liaison. We also champion the programs that may be VA-centric or those that may be county-centric or state-centric and that sort of thing, and find the commonalities between the two so that we're not reinventing the wheel.
Some of the initiatives include suicide awareness and prevention, also healthy reintegration, which means having veterans transition from serving in the military to a civilian life.
There's basically three spheres that define transition or successful transition. Now, it's all based on a foundation of holistic health and well-being, but the three spheres are basically educational attainment, which is everything from a certificate, a degree, licensure, that sort of thing. Vocational proficiency, which is how does a military member or spouse adequately capture their skill sets and translate that into a civilian occupation. And then financial literacy, which takes you well beyond balancing a checkbook or just being financially responsible.
Houston has become the flagship city in the country.
Quite frankly, Houston is the center of gravity for opportunity. Gainful employment, low taxes, very friendly community, it's the most diverse city in the United States. And so I think it lends itself a great deal to that population, and I think that kind of answers, in an anecdotal way. When you talk about gainful employment in IT, global construction, logistics, allied health, you name it, this is an opportunity not just for those that came from Houston, but any other military population that's looking to call Houston home or any place home.
Many veterans that come to Houston are integrated into positions of law enforcement or the fire department.